every human choice, question, or interaction with another human, there's 3 lanes, right? 3 lanes. There's win-win, W, W. There's win. I guess there is lose-lose, but win neutral, W, W, N, and then win lose. For the most, you rarely would you do lose-lose, but that does happen. But let's just ignore the lose-lose for a second now. Now, let's say, for example, what's this guy's name? Caesar's question before. Can I get a discount on the course? That means he wins and I lose. So right there, anything where you win and another person loses, you're a piece of shit right away, right? The COD Bro optimizer. Lose would be like toxic relationships. Lose is when people aren't aware, or they think they're winning but they're actually losing. That's lose is more of a self-awareness problem. That's a good one, Leopard. But yeah, lose is usually when someone perceives that they're winning but they're not. But so we can talk about that one later though. But and then the Call of Duty streamers, when they message me and they're like, I fucked up because I listened to an optimizer, can you fix my problem? They win, I lose. When they ask, they don't look at it that way. They think it's neutral, win neutral, because they're not associating my time with value, but it's win lose. They're a piece of shit, right? Whenever I talk to another human or request something, usually collaborations with another influencer should be win-win. At worst, win neutral. What's another example? When somebody buys the course and their PCs work, that's win-win, right? Their PC works, they support the channel, they get more content because I can buy shit to review the channel with, and then I get $300 out of it. Win-win, right? Win neutral would be like, what's a good one? Win neutral would be like, your girlfriend wants to go to a different pizza restaurant than the one that you want to go to, and you're like, I kind of like Costco pizza, but she wants to go to Domino's. You're like, all right, you're not really losing. It's more like a neutral. You're just kind of, it's like a fucking Domino's, right? That's okay, right? You're not really. That's the thing, right? And then here's the thing. Every time there is a transaction between two humans that result in a win-lose, and let's say the person that's losing goes with it, like goes along to get along or does the action requested of them, etc., it builds like 1 tick of resentment every single time. Resentment. Every time this person asks and they get a win, the person resentment. Maybe it's not a pizza place. Maybe it's, I want to go to this vegan cheese. No, that wouldn't be cheese. Vegan lentil restaurant. And the guy's like, I want to go to a steakhouse. And let's say the guy goes along to the vegan restaurant. Little tick of resentment. Let's say I fix the Call of Duty streamer's PC and then they ask me again, little bit of resentment. The $5 bro is like, can you fix my entire PC for $5? Little bit of resentment, right? Because every time I lose in a transaction, I build a little bit of resentment until I blow up. And then I remove every $5 person away from me because I got abused too many times, right? That's kind of how all human interactions work, right? So whenever if you so you guys, if you're conscious of other human interactions, don't request things where another person loses and you win. Every time you do that, you're a piece of shit. Every single time you do that, you're a piece of shit. And if they go along with it, you just remember it's going to blow up. It's going to blow up on you eventually because you're taking value from that other human, right? Win lose is interesting, man. The because I was having this conversation with a gal pal of mine like literally yesterday. That's why I had it on my brain. And we were talking about meeting the in-laws, not the in-laws, meeting the girlfriend's parents for the first time, or friends or family for the first time. And to me, I see that as a win-lose, and it's always been a win-lose for me, meeting the girlfriend's parents, whereas the girl was like, no, it's a win-win. It's like, no, it's a win for you, it's a lose for the man, usually, right? And then she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, because think about it. What does a man get by meeting the in-laws? He gets another family to take care of. He doesn't actually gain anything tangible from it. Which means he has to spend more of his time taking care of an entirely new family to make his girlfriend happy, right? What does the woman get? She gets approval from her entire family and social circle that she found a good man, which reaffirms her reality, right? It's 100% win-lose. At best, win-neutral. At best. Win-win would... I've never had a win-win scenario on that one, so I can't comment. I think maybe a win-win would be if the girl's family is like super wealthy, doesn't need anything from the man, and just like gives him money and shit. Maybe that happens. I don't know if that happens or not. But for me, most transactions with other humans is going to be win-lose. Most of the time. There's very rare that someone can offer me something where it's win-win. Very, very rare.